Okay, guys, let's just jump here and just getting the streams prepped, guys. Streams prepped. Oh, the errors. Now we seem to be okay. Good, go live. Okay, wonderful. Now if we just go up here, and we go. Hey, we're live. Cool. All right, welcome. So I'm going to start looking at a spawnable panel now. So I'm going to apply the same practices that I've been doing here. Said we're going to be looking at environment spawnable. So this is user management. Do you see panels here? So I need to get rid of this photo sensitivity barrier. It makes the place look foully and everything else. I need to rethink it as well. It doesn't look good. So if I just jump up here, move that up there, perfect. Well, so cool. And hello everyone. Sorry, I will come down here. I need to come down here a sec. So if I jump through, bada bing. Cool. So welcome. Oh, Christ, I got some unverified edits. Go down here, that's cool. Lovely. So welcome all. It's Saturday afternoon in the UK. It's still very cold. But we are going to be building. So here we go. So if I jump down to the hell's it doing? Here, I need to make myself small. I feel like a genie. That's so funny. If I stop the world, I'm going to restart it. Oh, let's give you some music as well, guys. Ready? Oof, there we go. Lovely. That should be okay. So Paddy J-Raid is doing some jelly eating at some point over on his Twitch channel. I'm just waiting for some messages from him to be honest. If I just jump into Instagram, I'm assuming he's going to let us be on Instagram, but we're going to watch him watching day stuff. Oh yeah, at noon PST today, Faye from the Banter community has very kindly asked me to come along on a World Hop because they're going to be going through the Banter I'm just letting oh. Cool. Yeah. So that'll be fun. Sorry guys, I'm just horrifically distracted right now. But hello to everyone, by the way. So you stop the world now, which will. The problem with this world is it spawns in a few bits and bobs. It's not with the intention of cheating the capacity system. Okay, I don't operate like that. Boy, I'd never not to operate like that. Should we say it's not one of my aims. I don't set out to cheat the capacity system. What I do set out though is to be able to bring in an environment and then swap it out with another one. So that is the sensible way to treat asset spawning. Not like free money, but you're basically enabling your environment to be able to do sort of a duality, which is quite nice. So here we go. I'm just gonna move this. Oh shit. Oh no, didn't mean to do that side. I've now got to take the user action list, which I think is this one. Yeah. Boop. Oh, don't know if I've got this right, but let's find out. So if I just take this across to here. Yeah, it's a clear divide there. I'm cool with that. Cool, so I need to now rename this script here. So I'm checking you guys have still got a good view. I would love to show you this kit, but Horizons is ready. Sing around really. Come. Oh. Oh shit, no. Oh, that was the action executor. I didn't want that. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna delete this and start again. Boop, boop, boop. I copied the wrong object. So again, right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do like an environment manager. Okay, this is me like an asset spawner. Oh, I don't know what the hell I've done here. Oh, I see. I've copied this block as well. So, oh. And now we need to take the use of this extra. So very, very careful, because if I don't get this prep bit right, it's not gonna work. Oh, that's so wonderful. Slight deviation from sort of user management, of course. Yeah, this is environment management, so it is going to be, again, it's a familiar panel, but it's going to be for spawning and despawning parts of the environment. So I'm going to first of all rename this to, well, got Zed from Banter talking to me over on Instagram. He's making Monopoly over there. Sent me a picture. That's really cool. It's a good guy, Zed. I like Zed. A lot of time for him. And he's from the same country. He's a fellow Welsh person, which is great. I always get to see more of us online. Shit, Welsh people always seem to be like great programmers. I've never met a Welsh person in here that hasn't been a great programmer. And in terms of world builders and so. I think at least. Oh wow, I've just hit a massive spawn point up there. And I have no idea what that's used for. That's so weird. Just staring at me. Shit. Okay, so let's push on. Let's push on. Off. So, just got that magical selection thing up there. I really should pull it out at some point, pull it in a different code block, but it's okay. It's just, I don't know, it's like 15 to 18 lines of code, but every single line of it is very, very precise for plotting racecast positions on an object in 3D space and then deriving indexes from it. Indices, I'm sorry, indexes. Actually, indexes or indices? Someone pick me up on that, because I got no, I don't know, brain power left. Sure. Right. So, what we'll call it. We'll call it not environment. We'll call it spawnable nest. Okay, I've got to try and think now with only strings and sort of assets and stuff at my command. How fudge am I going to do this? Just thinking you can't have complex list item entities, so I'd love to be able to in this one set up like an object for each item in the list and say, whatever, but I think I'm gonna have to really go primitive for this and do them as doodahs. Okay, oh god. See, each one of the lists, even though they're fundamentally similar, they bring with them new challenges in terms of how you're actually going to structure that. Okay, I have to when I sort of select players, that I've forced myself to use not only a list of players but also a list of player names with the same sort of ordinals, because looping through a list of stage 2 users and doing a get name on each one, I'm not sure how well that'll work. But by maintaining 2 lists, one with the player IDs and one with the player names, as long as they always match Tears of Order, which they should, generally in Horizon Worlds, there's good experience of this. Should be okay. So, bear with, just thinking. So that's a spawnable list. So this doesn't now need to know about users, okay? So I'm going to remove that. I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna remove that. and I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to say spawnables. Maybe I'll make him a list, hey? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna make him a list. Make him a list. And each list should contain 32 items. Okay, that's I'm happy enough with that as a Horizons appropriate solution. So if we go string, spawnable, oops, now. Say name, string, list, confirm. Okay, great. And then the other one's going to be called like zips. Okay, and that is going to be of type asset. And it's a list, of course. So asset names, I'm just going to go add new item 32 times, okay? It's a bit bullshit, but we'll get there. Okay, I know. Then we have to link up the actual assets on the outside, so and what we'll do is, like, if the name of the asset is like less than or equal to a character, like if it's a dot or a space, then we're gonna just curtly ignore it. Check index 0, so I need to take this to 31 then. Should have known that, but I thought I'd just double check for sanity's sake, because Horizons does tend to pull numbers sometimes. So what have we got here? So I don't need to now control on players. Oh, and that's good. I'm not doing that in here anyway. This is the action. So the spawnable list is here. So you got on selecting item. That's fine with throw match here. And oh shit, yeah. Okay. God, I just realized I need to store not only the asset names and the assets, I need to store the object. Yeah, hang on a sec. Because then we need to be able to get rid of them. Oh man, this is going to be stinky. So I let the Kim it wrong. So objects. There's going to be a type object. And they call instances rather than objects. I generally, except for player, I guess to player type, I don't like to call things with a type of object, just object. You can get away with it on small scripts, right? But instance. So I'll call it an the instances. It's gonna be a type of object. It's a list. And then the next, I'm gonna have to initialize that with like 30 blank objects. That's crazy. Okay, that's fine. I can do that though. I can do that. So, just to make sure these things all sort of like line up. Aye. This is a very different kind of challenge here. Not rocket science by all means, but oh, coffee. Don't mind if I do. Let's just check a sec. What's going on in here? Cool. If anyone's following, by the way, if anyone's watching, if you're not following, please do consider a follow, or just give me a hello or something. Yeah. And I'm shy I'm not showing you what code I'm doing. I'm a little bit struggling for time, so again, listen to what I'm saying, and you'll understand the process that I'm going through to make stuff. And I tend to find people with the aptitude to script tend to just need to understand the thought process, and that sets them on the right path. Okay, so I know it's harsh. It's true. So we've got now asset instances, assets, asset names. That's great. That's wonderful. It's a shame you can't get the names of the assets out of this. So you could just display them on the list, but yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna have to keep 3, maybe 4. Oh yeah. Do I have another list which just contains trues and falses? Trues and falses? That is my first. Should we do in different objects? But ooh. I should be able to determine that because I'm going to fill up assets from... I'm going to fill up assets from side asset instances with a list of just server object, I think it's called, or is it? No, we don't have that. Oh. Fine. With just thinking. Don't have an is operator in here, do we? We just have an equals. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. That's an equals a bit of a problem, but get me for the way that I want to do this at least. So, I want to create a variable per object instance. I want to just have a pre-dimensioned array, and I want to set the item at index whatever. No, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to breed another one, which is a true false case. So I'll say asset is spawned. Okay, and this is going to be a Boolean list. It's the only way I can think of doing it because I can't set nulls. I can't set nulls, unfortunately. So I'm just going to get rid of the execute action here because I don't need that. The refresh, yeah, we're going to keep refreshing there. I'm going to quickly rename. Should I rename actions? Yeah, okay, so I'm going to say new. And oh shit, I misspelled asset is spawned. I'm sorry, 2 seconds. Again, I can't just edit the name of that in Horizons. So I'm going to say Shawsic is spawned. And we're going to make that a Boolean. Wonderful. Okay, so now I need to find the when world is started. So when world is started, we need to... Yeah, send refresh, that's fine. And I also going to do something else. So I'm going to say, like, from one event, I can make the synchronous, but I'm just going to make sure it actually goes through it. So, I guess, and it's going to be a type of number, confirm. So I'm going to copy some stuff above it. So, set, and then while, so I need to just go is 0, while is is that, set is up there, is. Okay, so, and then just go text sits put is a type of string. Great. So I'm just gonna plot him into here, add him into here, and get item from asset names. Fine, that seems to be okay. And oh gosh, what am I even thinking, guys? What am I even thinking, eh? I still don't want my mouse. I don't like when my mouse does really weird things when I lift my hands at that. Why? I'm not smiling. It's crazy. And it didn't move when I talked as well. Like, it's like big yawn then. That's a huge yawn. Okay, so let me just move this down a sec. Have another sip of coffee. Oh, be careful, I don't start drinking too much coffee. I got to about 15 cups of coffee a day, and then we were talking like, you know, there's sort of, we aren't espressos, they were Lamgos. They were like double espressos maybe. So I was drinking like 2. Oh, they were the same strength as having double espressos, but they were like long espressos. And yeah, I was having like about 15 of them per day. But to be honest, I felt so tired the last few weekends, and I keep waking up so late. Okay, a little bit of late night, a little bit of sort of you know, beer on the Friday as well and Saturday, but man, I think I was drinking so much coffee, I was giving myself all kinds of problems, like so stomach acid and a lot of worry type symptoms as well. I would think it was making me very difficult to be around. So yeah, you got coffee in February, and I've now started drinking it in the last sort of 4 days. And I gotta be honest, since I go back on the coffee, I feel fat was stimulated. I'm hoping if I keep sort of drinking just small amounts of coffee, that will help me on a daily basis. Yeah. So sorry, I missed that. 32 is a good max for us to sort of deal with here. I can always do a second list of other spawnables. Really, I'd love to do this more efficiently so I can do like spawnables that have like a little percentage score, and they say like how much you can actually spawn in before they say like no more, you can't do that, because otherwise you could totally break the world by just spawning in too much, or spawning would just fail, an invalid combo. So I might cheat spawning really locked down. Anyway, once I get the spawning solution up, I'm a lot of jumps ahead of where I need to be, which is good, because then I can work on the actual spawnables, and I don't have to worry about the spawning system. I have yet to lock all this stuff down. I've yet to completely use this stuff, but I'm hoping, you know, today, tomorrow, once I start getting back into the flow of these things, then it'll just come. So anyway, so when world is started, I need to from shear to shear. I need to add. I'm sorry, I need to add Lex rows, okay. Oh. I'm so used to working in C# with sort of lambda functions now, at being able to pre-populate sort of, you know, lists. It's been so simple. So back to here, I haven't used bar loops for anything, it's just and we have to split this up into while loops. Actually, that's not a bad plan. Separate events that can be called asynchronously. Not a bad plan actually, because it means the amount of time spent when world start is reduced, because all when world start is doing is calling to other thingies. You get warnings about that in the console. There are governor limits in at the horizons. If you take too long to execute a function synchronously, and it will stop. It will just go, no, you may not add two lists. So I'm going to add a value of, what am I doing first? Add a value of, oh shit, this is about to get really hectic as well, because I've got to add potentially 32 assets in here. Oh, doesn't look good. That's okay, I've got to add a lot of variables in here as well. So let's just check what else we got. Text user list. Well, I'm actually going to rename that to text asset list, right? So of course I can't do that. I need to call it paste. Hate typos. Text asset list, especially when you see them. If you don't know you made a typo, that's one thing, but if you do see it and you're like, damn it, has to fix it now. Surface printed text asset list, and it is a type of that. So text asset list. Fuck was it doing? Okay, text asset list. Unknown keywords. Oh, of course, they just rumbled the bloody thing on there. Text assets output. So we're displaying text assets output to text asset list. That's fine. If I go any further up as well, is there anything else in here? No, that's fine. We've got an update loop that's just not being used. That's cool. So what's it doing? Then you take the sets out here. Okay. So IS. We need to post some videos again today. Add a value to list. Okay, so say instances. I mean, sure. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Add. Oops. I should do this in one loop, so I call it like dummy acid. F. Me. Did I have to do that weird? No, I don't know. Kind of doesn't matter now. So, what I'm going to say is add dummy assets to acid instance here. So if it's 2 lines, you're going to go through this. Oh, and we're going to say add. Because spawn is a type of boolean, it's got to be a list. So we're going to add a value of false to is spawned. That's great. So we're just prepping those lists. Right, what else we got? The text asset list is fine. That's actually, sorry. Asset names are going to be pre-popped. Fortunately for the actual asset inputs, this is where it's going to get really messy, guys, because I'm going to have to put in... No, what did you just do? Ah, God, let's move away from here. But destroy everything. I'm going to call it like on 0 because I don't want to type on this virtual keyboard the word asset 1, asset 2, asset 3. So I'm going to take some shortcuts. They need to be of type asset, okay? 1, 0. So that could be up to 100 variables here, which is going to work well for us. So 1, 2. This is still frustrating work. It's going to take a little while. So I'm a big believer in just being as quick as you can with these things. If there's a way to also make the boring shit, I would here, but sadly not. We can't plug in a keyboard. So I am stuck with what I'm doing. With a spatial controller for... Good news is we can set up ranks from the peakless panel. So if we want to have more panels that spawn more assets, we can just do it, and then it works conventionally with the user nest and with the other lists that we're going to put in as well. So that's quite nice. I've done stuff like this before. It's absolutely soul destroying. I hate doing things repeatedly. So if I say it's a type of, yeah, of course, asset would be down the bottom as well, not alphabetically. So confirm that, and there we go. Yeah, that's fine. Type of asset, of course. No, shadow. That's it. 8. And the other stinker as well is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is when you get to the end and you realise you've missed a number and you're like, oh, no, and of course you can't order them. So you just have to sort of get on with it and just go right through it and add it to the end. So I try not to distract myself too much here, guys, but this is going to be an asset type of 9. I think 32 is a healthy number per board, because there are going to be a lot of spawnable things in here. I was serious about gutting this place out and just making everything spawnable, but at different times. Now, plan is not to spawn things throughout like the night. It's more just to light it a little bit with Parrot, which have little environmental factors that we spawn in. But whereas that's like a, you go in, it's quite bare, there's nothing there, and then suddenly everything spawns in. we're up to halfway through this really boring task. So I'm really selling it to you guys now. Really selling it. Wow. This is great fun, creating a million bloody variables using a positional mouse pointer. I want keywords. Give me TypeScript idea of the week. Honestly, I could then this. Just whip open a copy of Sublime and use some, what do you call it, ZenScript. I do love ZenScript, but I don't. It's showy. I think there's a place where it makes sense. I like Control-Shift-L in Sublime though. That's been a lifesaver. You know, if you've got multiple lines, you just want to say put a comma at the end of each. You can either regex it or in a fraction time you can just Control-A then Control-Shift-L, press end and then just type, you know, comma space. I am waiting for a message from J-Raid actually, so I'm gonna see if he's messaged. My phone keeps going ding-a-ling, I just want to make sure. So Jenny messaged me. I'm just letting her know that J-Raid's giving me a live stream in about 25 minutes, eating hot chilies. I love chin challenges, I really do. This should be fun. It's making me want hot wings. I might go out to the supermarket later and buy some hot wings. I need this to move about more weight, guys. I've been eating pizza and drinking beer for so long now that it's put me into a really bad state. But you gotta laugh about it. As long as you realise it and do something about it, no harm, I guess. But pretty fun. But it's okay. I've shed 30 kilos before. I'm pretty good at that. I've just been in the right mindset. You know, your waist is not who you are. It's just a current condition. What you've been doing. I mean that. I really do mean that. Because people used to tell me that and I bought into it. It's bullshit. You know, it's different people have to do different things. That's true. Biological predisposition. But if you really want to be something, you can. Don't let anyone try and tell you otherwise. That will hold you back. "21, 22. That's the biggest problem. I think I do have ADHD because it's like to literally just type in a list of 31, 32. I'm getting to like 29 already. My mind is wandering, and I'm doing everything in my power is trying to focus on just staying with it and not giving up. And this is why I found working on the keyboards really like irritating, because doing this kind of level of mapping in Horizons through this little code editor is, this code editor's fun, but as soon as you start moving beyond the basic purposes, it's that wire up turns into a right old bloody slog. And we're talking about a keyboard that you could, like, you know, hit a button and like swap the payloads on each key between symbols and capitalizations and stuff. So it wasn't just doing it once, it was doing it like 3 times. There's no wonder I never finished the V5. I've given the V5 out to a few people. I don't generally give it out to people, just people I really, really trust. I know there's too many, I'm just gonna say it bluntly, there's too many dickheads on here who'll just lift your shit and sell it. And they really are the problem to this platform. And they'll do it under sort of fakey accounts as well, so you'll never know who they are. Big problem. Yeah, they need to nail DRM on this platform, because I know a lot of really talented asset creators won't distribute anything anymore because they've just seen their stuff being sold to people for not small amounts of money, and then they've found out about it. And these people are giving away their stuff for free. It's just rude, you know? Rude. No need for it. Well, I see there's need for it. People will just find something and then hustle it. I get. Meh. Whatever. Yeah, at 8 p.m. UK time. I got contacted by the Banters, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, yesterday to say that they wanted to do a world hop through the Olympus over there, which I'm not especially proud of the Olympus, to be honest. I've had to rebuild it 3 times from scratch, and it was a hell of a learning thing. It's my first build over there, and I think I bit off more than I can chew. But for now, it's stable. It's maintaining an okay frame rate. There's enough tricks and stuff in there that I'm okay with that, but it looks like a goddamn mess. It looks like the inside of my head. Kick, it's fine, but I shall. I will come back to it at some point. But right now, my concern is on the Lotus. I can't do everything at once. I'm just a one-man army, unfortunately. I have all the time in the world, but just not enough time for everything. Okay. Gosh, we didn't have lunch after. Mind. So this is gonna be an asset. So this is gonna be ugly fucking code now. It's gonna be really, really bad. I'll try and get you looking at this actually if I can, because nice to see how much bullshit you have to go through sometimes. If I can, that is. Sorry, I'm just gonna see if I can actually. There we go. I just explore. Okay. Oh. Okay, we got him. Maybe sort of. Wonderful. Look at that. So here we go. Myself into viewer section. See what I see. Okay. So what we're gonna do now? It's gonna be down the bottom, isn't it? It's another real sick because the raycast won't play ball. Right, fair. That's a shitter. Start it again. Crap. Okay. So, I'll just plow on. Sorry about this. You can probably bring this to the top, can I? Don't let go. Don't let go, though, young. Bada bing. Okay, I just noticed an error lower below. So set text assets output to blank. Great. Okay, and that is that. I'm not quite done with that. So here goes, guys. I could do with another coffee, but I'm purposely not gonna drink one. Okay, so when world is started, move on. There's no free way to do this, I'm afraid. You just gotta get on with it, all 32 lines of it. But if I do, well, this is why I discover if I've missed a number as well. So it's gonna get really ugly. So I gotta add to list. And that list is going to be is spawned, demi-asset, text asset list, assets. Yeah, no, yes, yes. Assets is the name of the list. And now here's the annoying bit. So I need to go. And actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, I think that's right, guys. So if I go 0 in there, 1 in here, and what we're doing is this little list that you just see me dragging the 0s and the 1s and the 2s into. Expression cannot be empty. Yeah, okay, you're not going to see that populate until I'm done, unfortunately, but you will. But I can see we're up to 33% capacity, and most of that's on the initializer and also the raycast index checking. The raycast index checking, yeah, worth its salt. But this bullshit is formidable. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, if I fuck any one of these up, and you're gonna see it on the other end. 9 and 11. It's important that the ordinals stay the same. If I screw that up, then I'm going to hit one button saying you have to spawn a chair, and it'll spawn a table. So I've got to make sure that's all right. And of course, it's ugly as fuck, but if we could write the actual code for this, I would literally be writing some script to generate this for me, or at least pulling it from some external resource. But these are things that are not available to us at the moment. So scripting is, you can do marvelously complicated things with scripting in Horizons. That doesn't mean you should. Some people have, you know, but then they've got to maintain that going forward. I don't envy that at all. Yeah. Tweet 2, tweet 3, tweet 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, and 31, but because we started on 0, that is 32 items. I really fancy chicken wings. Alright, so that's all mapped up there. So now the next thing I need to do is to go into this block here. Okay. And here's gonna be the annoying bit. So now I need to make sure I am... Let's clear that list. Pull this over here. I now need to go into assets and I go into white notice parts and start here. So sofa group. And get a asset details. Oh, fudge me, there's loads of them. Oh no. Of course, some of these things I've spawned in a lot of places. So it's not just sheer the number of assets that I've got. So I've got 4 sofa groups. So what I'm gonna do... Oh no, I just realised I've done this all completely wrong. So all these spawner blocks that I've got out there already know what their assets are. I've just wasted about 10 minutes. That's crazy. So all the spawner blocks out there know what their assets already are. So all I really needed was, let's check. God, 6. Yes. Yeah, this thing is not storing the assets. The assets that I've got lots of little placeholder blocks out here, right? Which already know a lot of their jobs are. Yeah, okay, that's on me. I take that. That's on me. Well, that does make this a lot simpler, but unfortunately it's also... oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, wow. So I'm just going to delete now all those variables. Because what I really need, actually, is just a list of objects. Yeah, and that was me thinking I was to be managing the spawning of things from here. I'm not. I'm managing the pre-allocated spawner blocks, which I already know what they're spawning and if they're spawned or not. Just magical. Also not head. Okay. So, I don't... Let me just think a sec. Dummy asset lists. Now, I'm gonna need to rethink all this. So the assets can go, we don't need that. Asset names, we'll keep that. Asset instances. I'm going to rename that to asset spawners, okay? So, dummy asset, I don't go. Do I need that? No, I can... Keep that for now. Don't now. So, is... Well, let's just scroll to the bottom a sec, so... So what I do need here, so boy, asset names is even more imperative. Actually, so asset spawners. It's gonna be a type of object, and it's gonna be a list, okay? And that needs to be. Oh, jeez, I have to get rid of all these as well. Blank. Yeah, blank. Oh, 80 times, Jesus. That's how it wastes 10-15 minutes of your Saturday, guys. Okay. Okay. 10 minutes before Jay reads stream. He's on someone else's channel, but he did say the name earlier, I just can't remember it. So, yeah. I just get rid of that. So now, unfortunately, what I do need to do is potentially create... Hey, I just realized it's just... I need to have an object, a list of objects. So, I can't spell asset spawners apparently, so I'm just going to call it spawners. So spawners. Type of object, and yes. And now I'm going to say like 0. Because this time it's an object, not an asset, of course. Once. I'm going to do it with like 4 of them for starters, okay? Confirm. Maybe 5. 2. Type of object. Confirm. 3. Type of object. Confirm. And then we do a 4th. And you know what? I'm here. I'm going to do a 5th as well. Because why not? Let's push the limit a little. And shit. Great. Maybe 6. Don't laugh. Stop laughing. It's good. Okay. So to go back in here, I should have the. Man, so hungry as well. That's good. Since I started on coffee, I've noticed I haven't been as hungry. I literally would have had about 3 different things to eat by this time today, on any day, and it's now coming up to 3 o'clock, and I've really only had one little thing as like a snack. So I'm quite pleased with that. I think adding coffee back in has been helpful, just straight black coffee, nothing more, and just, well, I see 2 of them technically, but that's it. I shouldn't drink any more coffee today. I need to come up with a list of rules for myself. Okay, so, go to lists, add to list. Okay, and I go, there you go, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, however many, I don't even know, so let's keep going. So 0. Oh shit, the other way. Sorry, my bad. 0. Oh, sick off. What the hell? Sorry, list scrolled. It scrolled, but screwed me up a bit. So, if I go like 0 now. 0. And 1. There's so much left to do on here. I've got to do the VIP rooms. I say VIP. They're not really VIP. I don't really believe in VIP. Everyone's a VIP. That's cheesy. And that's it. Generally, private rooms or quiet rooms is what I want to call them, and basically I'm going to give them out to everyone, but they're basically cut and paste of the same thing, but you'll be able to tag your friends in and go in. That's my vision for it. It should be possible. Is it possible within time? Don't know. I may do a doorbell system so people can just choose a room to go to and they can bell their friends in. The question, how many do I have in? I don't want to spawn them in, but with 32 users, I'm going to have enough for potentially a few groups of people. We know, can't have 32 of them. That's too much. That would blow capacity. Back. Ghost. Shit. Sorry, I meant to do that. Okay. Sound. Now we are adding 2 spawners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Ouch. My shoulder. I could do the massage, to be honest. I'm gonna probably end the stream in the next few minutes, to be honest, guys, because this is just boring wire up stuff, and I can't show you much of it because. And also Jamie's stream is that, and I want to watch that, and I might bake some food while that's going as well. Yeah, while I watch you eat hot wings. Just be munching some food. That feels so wrong. Okay, so now I need to focus a little bit here. So, I need to grab some spawners, right? So, make that a little bit. So that's a spawn list tablet. I call it a tablet, but I suppose it's technically right. spawn this tablet. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to have a look at some of the things that are in here. So I'm going to have to unpick these as well, but come on, Earth. So this is a cube, but that's not the cube I was looking for. Perlin floor spawner. Okay, we're going to try it with one. So if I say Perlin floor spawner, then now I need to make sure, actually, that's a good shout. I need to toggle it, don't I? Is that, oh, done it again, select the wrong thing. Patch. Perlin floor spawner. I need to just look at the script behind this. This is an asset spawner script. And what I need to do is go and new variable. I'm going to, not a new variable, I'm sorry. I'm going to create a new event and it's going to be called toggle. So, it's not the cleanest way of doing it, to be honest, guys. Shit. Oh, no. Fuck. So when event is received, that's it. So we set toggle. It's a new event. We'll set toggle. Great. And that toggle is going to say, right, if let's pull that up there a sec. So if not spawning and not, then we're going to actually, do you know what? Okay, so if not, okay, that's already shit. If is spawned, I'm gonna make this simpler. If is spawned, then we need to just contact Jay and see if I can get the, sorry, you're not even with me. Contact Jay and see if I can get the Instagram link a sec. So, where is that Jay Raid? Yeah, let's go. So if spawned, then we need to send event to object, which is self. And that's going to be the spawn event, guys. So that has a deeper check to say, right, you know, is it spawning and is it spawned and is it not spawning? So there's like a delay on that. Let's say there's a delay. There's a more thorough check. But we will introduce an arbitrary delay as well, because it's not good to crowd the spawner. So if is spawned, then send despawn, I guess. So despawn. Just check there's no parameters. There's no parameters, that's good. So that's great. So now we've done that, we should be able to enter the spawn this tablet. If we've got that hooked up, we're going to send toggle over to you. So if I just bring you over here and we go into here, I'm going to hit select item, and the item that we're selecting is going to be send event to object. We're going to send an event to the object, and that is going to be called toggle. We're not going to directly call these spawn or despawn because we have no knowledge of whether or not it's spawned. So we're going to leave that up to the object itself to make that decision. So I'm going to send toggle to the get item from list. Oh shit. Get item from list. The item number selected index from the list of spawners. So we're gonna try this now, guys. I don't know if it's gonna work, but this will be probably the last thing we do before I end the stream. Right. Follow you back over here, and we're gonna give it a go, okay? No idea. Listen, this is probably gonna fail. I'm probably gonna have to end the stream anyway. But if I just start a quattro, oh yeah, shit. I need to edit the items again because it has no idea what's actually in the list. So, right. Yeah, pin and floor is at item 0. So now I should have a list of names somewhere. Come on, where are you? Text asset list, dummy asset. Oh, what the hell? Come on. Don't be stupid, what you did? Did I get rid of the list? Asset names is the name of the list. See, should be in here. Let's go here. So, oh fuck. Into the spawnable list. That should be what I'm looking at. Spawnable list, that's fine. We do a house. Are you what? That's nuts. So that's not allow me to input. What? You absolute arsehole. I don't believe that. I'm sure I'm making that up. So that's alright. That's it named. I'm sure you could edit lists of string in here. Yeah, I'm fucking sure you could. I'm sorry. Let me just. This is called WAP spawnable list. This is using WAP spawnable list. And if I look in asset names, what are you, melon? Okay. So we're gonna call it Perlin Floor. Okay. Intro. Okay, let's just check any message from Jane. No, nothing yet. Okay, now I'm gonna just run this. We're spawnable list ran beyond direction count. So there's a problem. So that means I've introduced something. WAP spawnable list on the mesh queue. So this is it. So I've basically got something in here that's taking too long. So if I go down to that was probably, let's just check. Oh, yeah, okay. I've just spotted the refresh didn't have an incrementer in it, so that's gonna hit right up. Yeah, that'll be it. It's very protective. It's Horizon Worlds of how long things can run for, which is good. Good for a lot of reasons, I guess. That's fine. Okay, so let's just do a little refresh on that and see what happens. We still got a problem. Well, that's fine. Interesting how that's still reading as a dot though. So maybe I didn't set the text at the end. So what are we doing? We are adding some asset names. Interesting. So text assets output, blah, 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 blah. Let's just check that's wired up to the right text box, because that's kind of important. Text asset list. Text asset list. This is the boy. It's because I swapped the naming around. That's why that was necessary. I need to rename that from T actions list to T assets list. I guess so it's spawnable technically, but we won't tell anyone. Text asset list. Dummy asset. I'm not convinced I need that. Padding floor spawner. That's fine. So I'll just call that padding floor. That's fine, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run that to apples. Yes, so we now got padding floor written in there. Anything else? No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's good. So it looks like that out of whatever the hell message was actually a bit of a false positive. Well, valid, but you know what I mean. So if I spawn in the padding floor. Oh yeah, baby, did you see that? Look at that. Let's go look. Great. That was pretty slick. That was pretty slick, right? I'm like that. So now I should be able to get rid of the Perlin Shaw. I'd do more things with that, but we're off to an absolute good start, guys. This is what I was saying about the Lotus is going to really do. Like, other people have done this kind of stuff, but I'm not competing. I wanna push for my own purposes. So, boop, we've toggled the Perlin floor off. We're spawning it back in. We're back off again. That is fucking lush. Don't care what anyone says, that's lush. Yeah. Great, okay, that worked a treat. So guys, I'm gonna end the stream there and chase up Joyride and see when he's doing his belly stream. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Me wittering on about sort of build process and stuff, but we've got ourselves, just gotta do this again, ready? And say this is the Free-Eyed Tiger signing out.